Hi, my name is Bailey Dumlao, and I'm presenting this portfolio in consideration for a stage management, audio technician, tour manager, and electric stipends. In a pre-COVID world, I worked as a lighting designer on a gender-bound production of the last 5 years, which aimed to bring light to the glaring power imbalance present in the piece. This was my first time taking on the design process, and through trial and error, I learned to navigate the EOS lighting console, work with DMX, and hang and focus more traditional instruments in a small proscenium space that only seats about 112 people. This theater was also home to my first soundboard opportunity when I had the chance to live mix mics for a production of First Date. The theater doesn't normally use mics, so my knowledge about sound came in pretty handy. Tell Me Something Good was my last in-person lighting design. It offered me the chance to experience working in the round and with moving lights. Collaborating with my classmates on the piece introduced me to a lot of new ways of thinking and new perspectives on the process. I worked on the suicide play for the most part. It's just set atop a skyscraper. My design choices were focused on the pressing industrial feel that pushed these two characters to the literal edge. Since the pandemic began, I've been working on a lot of alternative methods of design and technology. In the fall of 2020, I directed, designed, and performed in a production of Julia Cho's Office Hour, presented by New Moon Theater in Memphis, Tennessee. The script follows two Asian American individuals, one of whom is at risk of becoming a school shooter. Working at a distance with an intimate script made me want more than just a standard Zoom reading. My ambitions meant that I safely staged and designed a PowerPoint that was presented alongside the actors to provide a set and other important effects. This montage took the place of a similar sequence of events where we see each character in the role of the shooter, and the show is inspired by the Virginia Tech shooting of 2007. Stage management is one of my favorite career prospects, and working as a stage manager for the Glass Menagerie and Disconnect creates chances for me to work on my leadership skills and creative problem-solving skills. I really want to stage manage a musical before I leave here so that I can keep expanding my skill set. My experience as a stage manager also helps me train other people in stage management at least a little bit. So I have so many people that I know I can depend on when it comes to staging my own work. As a stage manager, video editor, and like everything else for VTP's Disconnect, I got to flex my computer-based skills to create many of the video sequences and then live switch the show during the run. All 12 actors were balanced between a Zoom call and a streaming platform, and pre-recorded media was used in conjunction with live feeds to create the piece. This format pushed me into the world of video editing, which I take with me into our showcases and other projects in the department.
Us being transgender and gender non-conforming, like, they're okay with the fact that we exist, but to love us? To be with us? Well, that takes a sick individual.
Currently, I'm directing and creating a similar project with an independent study of Clarkson by Samuel Hunter, running on January 30th at 7 p.m. While these clips aren't finalized, they've given me a lot of opportunities to push myself and create that movie that's in my mind. I'm really excited about the prospect of directing and editing my own work, and I think it helps distance the script from a run-of-the-mill Zoom reading. This clip in particular involved 2 separate shots of each actor alone so that we could maintain CDC guidelines, and then cutting them together so that I still get the image I want without putting anybody at risk. All of these projects constantly expand my comfort zone, and I feel really confident walking into anything that the future presents me here at UAB.